Yeah, it's good now.
What up, y'all? Welcome back to Pixar. It didn't happen. I am Fats King, and I'm actually pointing at him this time instead of some random box.
In real life,
reunited, and it feels so odd.
You always try to make these jokes. I don't like it.
Yeah, but here we are.
And again, I'm taking these glasses off too. They're glaring like crazy.
This is a special episode because we're going to attempt to listen to Violent J's Bloody Sunday from beginning to end.
On the good side is we're not gonna make you listen to it
at all.
We'll say it's because of the YouTube algorithm and not wanting to get like copyright strikes. But
let's just be honest.
Yeah, we're helping y'all. So,
but we're going into this with an open mind.
Yeah.
Suppose
sounds like it, right?
I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. I've been listening to this man since I was 14 years old. This is like the last ditch effort.
Yeah. We've decided we have to listen to each song till at least
the hook.
You gotta play through the hook one time.
One full set of the bars and the hook.
And we only get 3 total skips that we have to agree on through this whole thing.
I feel like that's going to gum up the works almost immediately, but here we go.
Everything's going to gum up the works. We'll see what happens. Let's get this thing started.
Let's watch two old juggalos destroy.
All right, so
that was the intro.
And it was an intro.
I think
they're wolves.
Jay's going to be singing a lot on this, I think.
Yeah. It wasn't. I don't know if it really set a mood or anything.
In any way, unless it's just the mood is that I want to die, which literally might be the mood of the album.
It's an intro, so we'll go on.
It's an intro.
Go to the next one here.
Well, that was definitely something. That was the first track, Bloody Sunday, and if we're gonna have first off the head, I like that track better when it was called Walk Into the Darkness.
It has. This is what happens when you get Walk Into the Darkness from Wish.
Oh, it's repetitive. It's repetitive.
Yeah, it's very repetitive.
There's nothing there that I don't want to hear that again. I'm not gonna play that again.
Yeah.
Next, fucking next.
All right, we got Clown Boy.
That is already 500 times fucking better than the last track.
You could tell he can still do it, and like this is definitely better. Like there's up and down, there's movement in the music. Like musically, it just sounds better. It's not boring.
Boring. There is a great fucking word. The first 2 bars were pretty dope. I didn't really need the whole verse about your dick.
Yeah.
Peaks and little shines of the old Violent J. This wasn't a bad track.
No, maybe just a little shorter too.
I'm gonna say this right now. The first one, I will never listen to it again. That I could see myself maybe listening to that again.
I mean,
I'm being open-minded and nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if it came on, I probably leave it on.
I wouldn't skip it.
Yeah, I'll give it that. Let's see the next one.
Is that what we're rating this by? Is I never want to hear this again, or I wouldn't skip it?
No.
And what's the name of this one?
In the Hole.
Before you hit play, do you think this is a sex song?
Absolutely, it is.
Oh, fuck me.
So, this is one I actually kind of like.
Wasn't bad.
I won't go as far to say that I'll put it on like a regular playlist. It definitely is. He's definitely dealing with some stuff. You can.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Like whether they want to tell us what's going on or not. We know he's fighting addiction. We know that someone who he was very close to just died, and he was blamed for it.
Well, and
that was kind of fucked up. There were a lot of people that were saying a lot of fucked up shit, and we always talk about it on one side, but it does come back on the other side too. There's these wild accusations and these things that people just say because they think that it's okay.
Yeah.
And like, from what I understand, she wasn't even like in the same like
Yeah.
city is hit
Yeah,
at the
that's
time.
and that's not. I don't. That's,
I don't know. I just want to touch on that. But you can see it. You can hear sorrow. Like it's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
here,
it's
and
good.
that's what a lot of people have said
And-
is this, listening to this. You can hear a man's pain.
And the worst part is like with that song, like it has the heart of a song that could be on a regular playlist for me. And I think we'll hear more of it about this later on one of these other tracks. But he needs his friends. They're missing on the track because he tried to do the singing himself. He had other people to do those parts, to do the ad libs, to do the mixing, to make sure things are hitting the proper notes that they're missing.
You wall yourself up in a castle and call yourself a king, and nobody wants to be around. That's kind of what happens.
It's unfortunate. Let's see. What's the next one here? Pitch Dark.
Any thoughts before you hit play?
I bet it's about Mountain Dew. So let's do that.
Go ahead and hit play. No, no.
So it wasn't about Mountain Dew, but I'm not even sure what it was about at all.
I'm not impressed.
No, that was.
Look, I've gone on to this. It was very open. The tracks that have been okay, we've said so far, have been okay.
This one was bad.
This is not good. Moving on.
All right. Let's see. The next one is No Friends. So this is where I'm sure we're gonna get more of that in the hole there.
Is this what do you think this is going to be? Like the touchy feely shit's going to be the only thing that's like good?
I mean, if that's what you're really feeling, I mean, it could be.
Okay, let's see. So that's what he meant when he said. So somebody said that the end of the track kind of became like a power ballad. I was like, I wonder what they mean.
Yeah, yeah,
Now I see what they mean.
yeah. So Jay still can't sing. He
That's-
didn't,
that
he
is
didn't get
always-
lessons. That is clear.
That has always been a problem.
Like he wants to be a rock star, but he's never got voice lessons to learn how to sing.
No, he just lets it blow out the way he does.
Yeah. Listen, it ultimately it is sad that he's in that situation, but like you said earlier, he made those choices for himself.
It's hard to feel sympathy for someone who is laying in the bed they made.
At least until we can see the effort to change anything about it. Like take responsibility for those things and make amends. Like he's gonna if he wants to have friends and he wants to not feel this way, he's gonna have to come halfway. People are not gonna come back to him.
I've already said what's going to happen is somebody who's not one of the main players is going to fucking die like Eazy-E did, and they're all just going to be depressed and sad that they didn't make one more fucking record together.
I hope that doesn't happen.
No, but that's exactly what the message I have for this song is that. That's all I
fix
can
it.
do. They're not gonna. Next.
Okay, friends out there, you guys watching this, I don't know. We're gonna do the next one.
We're gonna do the next one. Scatterbrain 2. Just because you say a bunch of words does not make you a lyricist.
This one, it just feels disjointed. Like he's just saying things that rhyme.
I think that's I
Scatterbrain.
literally think that's the point. Do you think like this? Maybe this is supposed to be just like straight off the dome. Is that because it shows?
Like, yeah, I think it's just sort of like a stream of conscious. Like, think of things that rhyme and just spit them out. Like it's.
It felt like it wanted to be like fuck the world for a second, but then that kind of changed.
Yeah.
Shall we carry on?
Yeah, let's carry on here and finish this up, and we'll be back in just a second.
Everything that matters is in tethers and it's goddamn straight.
Just wanted to get that little. We'll be right back.
Yeah, that was Scatterbrain
That was-
2.
Well, hold on. All right, so that was Scatterbrain 2, I guess.
I haven't heard Scatterbrain 1.
I'll pass. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm passing. Do you know what this feels like? It feels like it's going to be like any release after Bang Pow Boom. I like that track. That track's okay. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't like the last edition you just added on there. If we could just wipe those out and have just add like a group of it's not bad.
Well, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that.
Well, let's see what the stiff's about. Yeah, hopefully it's about like not tipping properly or something. Like he's a taxi driver and he's not getting tipped.
I'm just expecting boner jokes, but you know.
Okay, well here we go. All right, so that was not about we were wrong. At least
I'm pretty sure. No.
At least we were wrong. It was about a dead body. We should have known that. But it sounds like a copy and paste, kind of just like
I mean, you've already done this track.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same themes that, well, now everybody stole from you, and now you're stealing back from yourself. I don't know.
There really is no such thing as originality, especially in horrorcore.
Yeah. Well, there's good artists out there.
You have to find it. You have to dig, and you have to dig through sifting of miles and miles of painted
I used
faces.
to just buy a clown album, and
Those days are over.
well, get ready for Horrendous Ways, chapters 1, 2, 3. We'll be back. We're back. That was a long trip. We got 3 stories.
Jay likes to tell stories. He's always been pretty good at it.
He has.
I listen to the stories. I can give you that much.
Yeah, the hook was not good, but
No.
the stories weren't bad. I feel like they could have went with 1 or 2. I don't think we need all 3 chapters. Maybe expand on them a little bit, because it just sort of like I don't know. It just seemed kind of rushy.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah. So on to the next one. What do we got here? So the next one is Something's in My Room, and well,
Nope. I've listened to that song 4 different ways now.
okay, do tell.
That is a track about having a sex with a ghost.
Okay,
That's
what are
it.
the 4? I want to hear the 4.
Dawn of the Dead,
Okay, yeah,
Dornell Dorothy.
yeah, okay,
Oh, you only want ICP and or psychopathic related? We'll just rewind this one. Cemetery Girl,
okay, yeah,
Dornell Dorothy.
Yep.
Debbie in the Dark.
yep.
I know there are more. I'm just really.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's definitely more.
I gave you 3, fucker.
I mean, yeah. Well, he
There, 4. That one there. 4 of them.
What?
The track that just played. That
Oh
makes
yeah,
4.
yeah. I guess that's
That
it,
makes 4.
yeah. All right, you got me.
I stand by my statement.
All right, so the Herder.
It sounds like the worst professional wrestling name ever.
Oh, it's the Herder.
That sounds like you had a shit. That was the Herder.
So I mean,
It lived up to its name.
yeah, I mean, I can see that being a wrestler.
I'm in pain.
You heard him. You heard him. I'm not sure that's a word.
I mean, let's just
It has been a harrowing time this entire time. No, we're kidding. We love it. We're glad you guys are here
I'm
with
fucking
us.
not. This
All
is
right,
this
well.
has been a slog. Moving on. Let's just that's our 3rd skip.
Yeah, yay. Hey, it's the last track.
I gotta be really honest. I'm kind of fucking afraid of this one.
I've already heard it because I listened to it before I knew we were going to do this, because I listened to it when it came out, and I was like,
I've avoided it because I figured we were going to do this. And I feel like I've been on a good run of avoiding it, and yet here it is, like a final boss staring me in the face.
yeah, here we go.
The power bar's up there and everything. The boss music is playing. Here
We'll
we
see
go.
when we get back from this one.
I might be dead.
Maybe. All right, so there it is. What is he talking about?
I really couldn't make heads or tails. Like
in the comments, like
I'm in the comments. Like I'm pretty sure that was like him either saying that because his girl's fine when he wears her clothes, now he's fine, or he's wearing her skin. I couldn't really put heads or tails.
the lyrics, the artwork for the track, everything about this was super, super confusing. If you know what the hell he's talking about, or if you have an idea,
If you
a
know
speculation or an accusation,
If
just
you know
drop
what
it in
if
the
you know
comments.
what he's talking about, I assume you have a body in your basement.
Well, you might, but
We
we won't judge too hard. Just
So overall thoughts about Bloody Sunday. This is what happens when you surround yourself with people who don't tell you no.
yeah. Jay needs his friends. He needs people around him to. He needs help. One, but musically alone, I'm not going to speak on that other stuff. Music
The-
alone, he needs
This
his friends.
shit was sorely missing Shaggy.
Yeah, I mean, just Shaggy, but like, there's these songs like you
Of
could
the
tell.
of the 13, there are two that I can say that I might listen to again.
Yeah. And I would, pretty much 2. And even then, with In the Hole, like that one specifically, like that could be a Lotus track with the other guys on there.
I've given up on any.
Oh, it's never gonna happen.
any
But
new
like
Lotus
I can
material.
tell, like it has that kind of structure, and you can just tell it's that one that like it was so close to being there, but he needs somebody there to put those other pieces there to make it great.
I have given this man so much leeway in his musical career and me as a fan.
You
And-
gave us Wizard of the Hood.
And this
And you gave us
is.
this.
I'm so fucking glad that Spotify exists, because if I'd have paid money for this, oh my god, I would
Yeah.
have been furious.
This will definitely be one of those. Like,
there were
50 years from now, guys are gonna be like, only like the hardcore know about this, and you can have it.
for $150, limited edition.
Yeah,
That's something else. This didn't have as much of the rollouts that their shit usually has. Like,
Well-
I think he's finally realizing that we're not fucking ATMs.
yeah, and well, he keeps promising projects, and then they take like 16 years to come out, or 17 years to come out.
If you liked it, good for you.
Yeah,
If you spent money for it, I'm sorry for you.
ultimately, it's not something I'm gonna buy.
Ever,
No.
and I don't want to see it performed. And
No,
and,
definitely
and,
don't
and I
perform
don't, and I
this.
don't want to. This is very, very hard.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've been down for forever,
And
like it's
I'm-
hard to like.
And I'm gonna say this too, because we didn't do this for Glyph, because I mean, but here's the thing, just in case anybody wants to feel like we're just haters,
Oh yeah,
Glyph wasn't 100% great either.
no, it wasn't. You know,
There were
it's
some good tracks.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it,
but it's definitely not their strongest effort. There's skippable tracks, like
but like we're getting to a point where like we as fans need to understand these men. I don't know how much they got left in the tank as far as keeping this shit running. We have to look toward other artists. We have to look toward the quote unquote future. And I can name some of them, but I'm not going to, because if you aren't listening to them, that's your problem.
also we're here to talk about Violent J's Bloody Sunday.
Which we did. Oh, and
And
by
we
the
did.
way, that album cover, your arms are not that big, Violent J. They have not been that big, even when you were
Violent
at your
J had
fattest.
some SpongeBob balloon
He
arms.
did. He did have the anchor arms.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments.
Like,
whether you
share,
loved it,
subscribe.
hate it. Yeah, and tell your friends to come tell us that we're fucking idiots, and yell at us in the comments. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.